I'm Dr. Stephen Mahoney at West Houston Dermatology. This past weekend, we've all heard the sad news of the death of Jimmy Buffett, an American music icon. He unfortunately died of a very rare skin cancer. We've had many questions in our office about this condition, so we thought we'd provide some answers. Merkel cell carcinoma is an extremely rare and very aggressive high-grade skin cancer. It typically happens due to sun exposure, more commonly in 60 to 70-year-old males. The more fair complected your skin is, the more you're at risk. It tends to start off as kind of a reddish, almost a blue-brown nodule with really no surface change to it. So it's not scaly, it's kind of just a nodule. It can be anywhere, usually on the head and neck, but it can be on the extremities, really any place that seems to be in the sun. It's usually solitary, so it's one spot that's been either growing or changing over the course of a year. These are things that tend to sometimes pass as like a pimple or something that's not, but it's more infiltrated and it's got some depth to it. Early detection, like in all skin cancers, is extremely important. That's what sort of determines whether it's sort of metastasized or spread. This particular tumor is very common in spreading. It's anywhere from 30 to 40% will have mets locally into regional lymph nodes, even in the scar after it's been cut out the first time. Its 5-year survival is not great. There's about a 30 to 65% 5-year survival, so recurrences are extremely common. Unfortunately, the treatment for it is not great. Surgical excision is the main one, with anywhere between 2 centimeter margins to try to really get wide margins around it. But even with that, about 30 to 40% of them will recur, sometimes within the first year or two. It'll go to lymph nodes, it'll go to organs like the brain, the lung, bones. Chemotherapy and radiation are often tried, but again, usually within 5 years, the survivability of this is extremely low. Early detection is important. Obviously, sunscreen is important. The things people don't think about is they put on a baseball cap. Caps only have about an SPF of 8. So you still need to put on sunscreen underneath that cap, or else you can still get radiation. We sadly lost Jimmy Buffett this past weekend. He lived a life on his own terms and was outside, enjoyed it. But make sure when you pay tribute to him this week, have a margarita, eat a cheeseburger, wear some sunscreen and a hat, and see a dermatologist at least once a year. Thank you.